Hello. Wait a second. Wait 1 second. Today we are reacting to Judith by A Perfect Circle. This isn't Tool, guys. I've talked to you guys about it many times, and recently in the Ticks and Leeches video I posted on YouTube, how I've wanted to react to more stuff that MJK is a part of. I actually am curious, isn't there other things that Danny's a part of as well? Anyways, that's why we're here to listen to Judith. And I had gone to this song and listened to like 2 or 3 little 1-second snippets to make sure I haven't heard it. Because here's the thing, guys, I have not reacted to Sober or Schism because I've heard those songs before. It might have been 15 years ago on the radio, but they are somewhat familiar to me. And I saw that this one was a really popular one, but I have not heard this song. So if you're new to my channel, my name's Reagan. I have a lot of reactions to Tool and I appreciate them so much. I'm such a big Tool head and I cannot wait to complete my whole discography run of Tool. If you want to see my videos of that, you can see in my playlist here, and also you can see other either APC, Pussifer, or Tool songs that I'm going to react to in the future. You look at the pinned comment, those are all the things that are on Patreon right now. Is this sound going to be similar to Tool? Is it going to be completely different, but it's going to have Maynard in it, who I love so very much? How are the instruments actually going to stack up? Because Adam, Justin, and Danny are just so unique in what they do, and Danny is maybe the best drummer alive. So I'm really curious to hear what this drummer has. If you didn't know, I'm a drummer. I have a little bit of a drum pad here that we might mess around with, you know, if we have something to say about the drums. I'm not a professional whatsoever, so if I don't know the specific lingo or vernacular, then don't flame me. You can flame me if you want, but it's like, it'll slide right off because like I said before, I am not a pro. I do it just for fun. And these videos are also hella fun. This is Judith by A Perfect Circle. Let's go. Here we go. We are going to do the music video. Right off the rip, I actually like the drummer, what he's doing here. So a lot of drummers, whenever they keep the tempo and stuff like that, they might use a hi-hat like that, which is closed. Some of them will use a ride cymbal, which I don't necessarily have on my kit here. But he's using that open hi-hat the whole time, which makes it a little bit more of like a grungy, unclean kind of sound, which is not necessarily bad. It's just what they're doing. Okay, let's do it again. I actually like that low bass in the background. It's given a little Tool vibes, but it's different for sure. Like I said before, I like that bass in the background there. We get that guitar feedback. I can only hear it in a single ear, and I like that. I like the fact that they're doing something similar to Tool, something similar to like a band like Sleep Token, where bands, they have good sound design. Like they only want you hearing it from over here, or like it revolving around the space within your ears and stuff like that. I like that. I don't know if I would consider myself an audiophile, but maybe, because I like that stuff. Okay, well, listen to it for real, guys. I like the little double kick, double bass drum, what we got going on.
You're such an inspiration for the ways that I will never ever choose to be.
This sounds like MJK. I know there's 2 singers. Ooh.
Never
drummer's popping off. So looking at the lyrics here, people have talked to me in my comments in my Tool videos, and they talked about how a lot of these Tool songs, a lot that I actually have not listened to, but some that I have, actually reference MJK's mom. And I'm almost 100% sure here that's what this is. Because some people talk about the songs Wings for Marie. I actually have not reacted to that yet. As well as some other song off of 10,000 Days. I forgot what it was. But this is beautiful, and I love that I can talk about this here and tie it to Tool. You're such an inspiration for the ways that I will never, ever choose to be. Oh, so many ways for me to show you how your Savior has abandoned you. That's a really sad way to look at things, because if you guys do not know, whenever MJK was like 10 or 11 and his mom was 30 something, 33, I believe, she had a stroke or an aneurysm. She was unwell, and she was basically paralyzed for a full 27 years until she passed. So it's like this strong faith that she had, it just doesn't make sense to MJK. F your God, your Lord, and your Christ. He did this, took all you had, and left you this way. Still you pray, you never stray, never taste of the fruit, never thought to question why. And that fruit is like fruit of the Spirit. That's what people who have the Christian faith call that. And this extreme angst that MJK has and confusion, and it's like he is so vehemently opposed the exact opposite, because she was so devout, prayed all the time, was good in her faith, a beautiful woman, surely, but this is how her God repays her. So I understand the angst and such. One thing I want to touch on before we start, though, is whenever he did that drum fill there, what I really, really love, and not a lot of drummers do this, and not a lot of songs do this, whether it's the drummer deciding the drum part or otherwise, it's whenever you do a bit of a drum fill and then you hit the hi-hat and then you do more of a drum fill, you hit the hi-hat again. I love how that sounds. Let's listen to that part again. But I actually really liked also MJK and Billy, is that his name? Yeah, Billy, how they came together. Billy had those like screams, and then MJK was just like on top of him. They were like together. Not necessarily a harmony, but it was just, it was powerful. It was so incredibly powerful. They got the message across. They got the message across so well. Okay, let's listen to that again. Yes! I like Billy, man. And that's what I'm talking about. Wow, good line. Okay, so we're going to listen to that again. That is so incredible. Whenever he did it all for you, and it was sustained for so long, and then the guitar comes in. I feel like it looked like they turned the guitar up in the video, and it sounded like they turned it up in my ears. And it was just that kind of guitar, that sound is exactly what I love. That is precisely the kind of guitar that we like to hear. And then they layered on the drums on top of it to complement it as well. Wow. Okay. Good line. There's little ghost notes on the drums there, on the snare. He's hitting the bell. And the bass is still chugging along, strong as ever. It's gonna be like some kind of breakdown or something. What is this? This bridge. Okay, no. My bad. Ooh. Guys, what I've been thinking throughout this entire song is how incredibly fun this would be to play on the drums. He is very good. This drummer, I mean, I'm not trying to... Look, whenever Danny Carey exists, like, everybody technically is not as good as him. But this drummer is, he's really good. He's very good. Trust me, you guys can hear what I'm talking about. And this song is not just like some boring, like, you know, bass snare, you know, hitting with the hi-hat and a tiny little drum fill, then you finish it with a crash cymbal or something. It's not that. It's very, very dynamic. He's adding some little bells, some little triplets, different kind of drum fills, not just like the same one repeated over and over. It's just, I'm very impressed by the drummer. I pause to say, I'm very impressed by the drummer. Last thing I'll say is this line. It's not like you drove a spiteful spear into his side. He's referencing whenever that Roman guard, I believe, poked a spear into the side of Jesus Christ to see if he was still alive. And then there was just like a bunch of blood. I don't believe whenever the Roman guard did that, it was out of spite necessarily. So we're kind of like taking a little bit of a thing and then like adding it to it. It's still a great line though. I like it. I really enjoy these lyrics so much. But I'm going back a lot because I want to experience all that again. See, he's just doing ding 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 ding. Yes, and I like how Bailey hits us with those strong emotions. And we go really low with the toms. Yo, that's how animated the drummer is. Whoa. Okay. Okay, guys. Ooh. All right. That last, he did it all for you. That was powerful. If you're wondering what powerful is, that is it. That is it. Wow, that combined with the guitar, like I said throughout, that sound of the guitar that they do is just, is spot on. It kind of is a little reminiscent of Adam Jones, what he does, though also them as a whole, Tool as a whole, they do some weird stuff. We didn't get necessarily weird territory here, but it's just so incredibly good. I can see why this is a popular song. Dang. Great message, sad message, or however you want to put it, however you want to see it. I feel like I touched on the lyrics quite a bit. I paused it a bit, touched on the instruments. If you're not a huge fan of YouTube reactors pausing and talking about lyrics or instruments or whatever like that, then you might not like my videos. So yes, you can tell me in the comments, too much talking, stop pausing, all this, but I'm not going to change. So if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch my videos. But I appreciate all of you who made it to the end here. If you did like the video, leave it a like. And I wonder if there are other APC songs that are so fantastic in terms of instruments. I love lyrics, and I love the lyrics here, but really I love just like beautiful guitars, skillful and complicated drums, and the emotions that are able to get across whenever the vocalist just really feels them, you know, and MJK just has that. But I loved how Billy actually complimented him great. They were actually really good together. Definitely like a similar wavelength whenever they were singing and such. So my name's Reagan. You're awesome. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.
Focus on your heart to make it pop again. Go deeper on your love and let it all begin. Open up a window, let the light go in.
Thank you very much. Thank you, folks, for watching. Hope to see you in the future. Make sure sometime down the road, if I see you, come up and say hello.